What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How is everyone doing? How are we all? Are we watching Arsenal versus Manchester City? Or are we watching Benfica versus Club Brugge? Easily the biggest matchup of the entire Champions League round of 16. Easily. Forget about Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Forget about anything else. PSG, Bayern Munich. Forget about my allergies that are hitting for God knows what reason in mid-February. I don't know what's happening. But hey, we're here. We're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It should be a nice chill stream. This isn't the biggest, the most interesting clash for a lot of people out there. Certainly for neutrals, they won't be looking to this stream. They won't be looking to this matchup, I should say, as the go-to matchup. But I know I am, because I got to see Benfica beat Club Brugge. If Scott Parker gets a Champions League victory over Benfica, there will be tears. I can tell you that. Let's quickly go through the lineups for Benfica and Club Brugge. It's the guys who you know. It's all the fellas you know. Simon Mignolet. Then you have Clinton Mata. Brandon Michele. I don't know a lot of these people. Hendry. Tejon Buchanan. There's a man I know. A Canadian. Triple screen it. I already have 2 screens going. Triple screen. That's too much for me. Hans Van Aken. Dennis Adoy, Rafael Onyedika, Bjorn Meyer, and then Noah Lang and Kamal Sowa up front. For Benfica, as you'd expect, Gonçalo Ramos, Rafa Silva, João Mario, Frederic Orsenez. That's in the wrong order, but that's okay. Chiquinho, Florentino Luis, Alex Grimaldo, Nicolas Otamendi, Antonio Silva, Alexander Ba, and Odysseus Vlachodimos. If you guys want to see quickly the lineup for Borussia Dortmund and Chelsea, I say we do that. I'm interested. You know, they're playing a 4-1-4-1, Borussia Dortmund, which has sort of become their thing. Marius Wolf is the right back. Left back is Rafael Guerreiro, been in decent form recently. Nicolas Sula and Nico Schlotterbeck, the 2 Nicks at center back for them. Gregor Kobel is in goal. In front of them, Emre Can, no Özcan this time. Then you have Karim Adeyemi, who's finally found a scoring touch. Jude Bellingham, always good. Oh, Özcan is in there. My bad. He is in there. Julian Brandt, and then, of course, Sebastian Aller up front. Then, for Chelsea, Kai Havertz, Mudryk, João Felix, and Hakim Ziyech. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Enzo Fernandez together again in the midfield, just as they were against West Ham. Ben Chilwell gets the start. Thiago Silva, Kalidou Koulibaly is in there. And Reece James. Kalidou Koulibaly, great defender, hasn't been as good for Chelsea, has he? And then Kepa Arrizabalaga is in goal for them. Very cool. Shout out. But the match that I'm going to be following the closest is, of course, Benfica versus Club Brugge. But I will have an eye on Chelsea as well. I have a little screen down there for Chelsea as well. Okay? Hey, Kovac with the Hot Cheetos Fund. Let's go. Kovac, #1 on the list today. My man. Thank you for that donation, man. Thanks for coming back, though. That's the most important thing. Of course, donations always appreciated. Always, always, always. It's very, very insane to me that people actually give me money while they watch me. But Kovac, thank you for showing up, and thank you for that donation. Very much appreciated. Mfundo is saying, put Felix up front and in Mount for Havertz. Oh, I see what you're saying. Have those 2 swap positions, take Havertz out and put Mount in there. Maybe a lot of people getting a little bit frustrated with Mason Mount. Mfundo, who do you support? Is it Chelsea? Anthony, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm hoping for the best for Benfica today. I have faith in them. It's just in the Champions League, you never know. You never know, man. That's the only thing that makes me a little bit scared. And the fact that, again, if we give Scott Parker his first Champions League win, Bournemouth, man, to Club Brugge, yikes. I don't know about that. But we'll see what happens. Leif, how are you? Coming in with the vocals. Chiquinho ball, says Jerson. Yes, we love Chiquinho. I certainly do, at least. Hold up. I need to plug in my laptop. At least I have my cable here today. That's already better than usual. And we're plugged in. We're good to go. Okay. We are set. We are ready. And Fundo says, Chelsea always. We might take it this season because we were playing so bad in the league. That's sort of your guys' thing too, you know? Sack manager and then win the Champions League. That's sort of what you do, right? Yeah, Ricardo, I was sort of surprised with our lineup. Well, not surprised, but I thought that given how Gonçalo isn't fully fit for Benfica, I thought that Gedge would have been out there, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think you're right. Good afternoon, Adrian. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Change Studios. Thanks for coming through. Crazy. Thanks for coming through. De Bruyne a goal. Ooh. All right, hang on. I need to mute one of these. Thank you for keeping me updated on the Arsenal versus Manchester City match, by the way. No audio? What do you mean? Did we lose the audio? I don't know. I don't know what you mean, Mayhem. I think we're all good to go though. Okay, good. Good. Everything is fine. The players are coming out in both matches, looking like an incredible tifo for Borussia Dortmund, by the way, which is no surprise. The yellow wall is always showing up. Also, I heard that they are fully open now. Full 80,000. Adrian, you still watch H3? Yes, I do. Miguel, how are you, man? Thanks for coming out. I thought that you would be at the pub today, Miguel. Or are you checking in from the pub? Here we go. I gotta see this Borussia Dortmund tifo. There's a world, a globe. And we have a man with a backpack rising through the middle. No pub today, Miguel? Okay. Soren, thanks for coming through. Brugge's in the UCL. Yeah, man. Magic Meister, they won their... no, sorry, I don't think they won their first 4, but they won their first 3, drew their 4th without conceding a goal in the group stage. So they started really hot, but since then they have really fallen off. So much so that they sacked Karl Hofkins and they brought in Scott Parker, of all people, as their manager. So hard to get a read on Club Brugge, but one thing is for certain, one thing that we've learned over the years is that you can never take a team's domestic form and apply that to Europe. It often doesn't correlate, really. So we'll see what happens here. Buchanan hat-trick tonight? I pray no. I hope that Buchanan plays well, but ultimately does nothing. That is my hope. That is my hope. Brugge will score because Scott Parker is handsome. Hey, you know, he does get points for that. We can give him points for that. Miguel and Leif, it's going to be a nice chill stream. Not too many people. Just the best of the people. A select few all hanging out today, which is awesome. Man, the smile on that kid's face, watch it as he listens to the anthem, the Champions League anthem. That's amazing. That is amazing. Creme de la creme. Exactly, Leif. Exactly. We don't need to worry about nothing else. Anything else. Proper English. But I really don't know what to expect from this Club Brugge side. Like I was saying, their domestic form is not good. Is not good. It's a lot of draws. They got a win against Zult Vergem or whatever, however you pronounce it. But that's a team that's flirting with relegation. So how much can you really read into that? I don't know. We'll find out, right? We'll find out. Dortmund 3-0, says Mayhem. Ooh. I would welcome a big Dortmund win. Why not? I'd love to see Dortmund doing well again. They deserve it. They've been playing so well lately. Yeah, Michael Klein, that tifo from Dortmund was very nice. Benfica and Brugge getting their pictures taken. Captains are meeting now. Come on. Come on. Exactly, Miguel. Miguel says last year Benfica was losing against Gil Vicente, and then we were eliminating Ajax. Domestic form means 0 in the Champions League. Yeah, you see teams all the time that just go on these crazy European runs, despite struggling domestically sometimes. Or you have the opposite. Teams in the Champions League doing really well, but then domestically, they can't get it together. So we'll see what happens. It's taking forever. This match is about to kick off, though. It's about to kick off. They're just giving a nice little tribute, moment of silence for Turkey and Syria. Scott Parker wearing a nice turtleneck. Cynthia, good to see you. Good to see you. Noah Lang, what an interesting player. Much hype. Goes from Ajax to Club Brugge. Honestly, I haven't watched enough Club Brugge to say whether he's delivered on that hype. I know he's had a few good performances. Jutkala, I guess, is he injured or what's going on? Is he on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench. As is Roman Yaremchuk. Forgot about him. He's been struggling the last couple of years. Yaremchuk. He was a player that a lot of people thought was going to emerge as, I won't say a great striker, but a decent striker. Someone that a lot of people took to kindly. And he hasn't really been able to deliver, unfortunately, in the last couple of years. Wearing the same jersey? Hell yeah. I wear this for... I have other Benfica kits, but I wear this for every single watch-along in the Champions League because it tends to treat us fairly well. So far, so good. Football always. The matches have just started. Well, at least Benfica and Brugge has begun. On my streams, at least. Again, DAZN is always so far behind. Benfica and Brugge is on, however. We're about a minute into it. I hate it, man. DAZN is always so far behind. Urias, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Hopefully we get a good show here. Hopefully we get a good show. Moving the ball around nicely to begin with. Thank you, L1. Appreciate it. Mudryk, more like Midryk. Oof. No, Mudryk is he's gonna turn out to be just fine. Don't you worry. Have you ever been to a Benfica game in person? Just a friendly. Hoping to break that streak soon. Bernardo's playing a left back for City? What? JJ Ola. Jorge Jesus was right all along. Bernardo was meant to be a left back. That's incredible. Come on, boys. Really moving the ball around nicely. Passing our way through Club Brugge so far. They're going to sit very, very deep. In a 4-5-1, it looks like, when they're defending. Makes sense. Makes sense. Wouldn't rule out Haaland playing in goal. He's going to play as a wing back soon. Erling Haaland. Or a center back, you know, use his height. João Mario, come on. Chelsea and Dortmund has begun, by the way. As Benfica make their first sort of effort towards goal, and it goes out for a goal kick. I'll never forget Adrian losing his mind with a Seferovic goal in a friendly. Football is funny. Oh no, it's a corner kick. My bad. Football is funny, man. It was just the joy of finally seeing Benfica live. It causes you to celebrate a Seferovic goal like that. Now, corner kick. Otamendi heads it back in. Nearly there. Nearly from Benfica. Gonçalo Ramos with a header straight at Simon Mignolet. May have been offside regardless, but is the Man City Arsenal game the game to watch today? If you're a Premier League fan, for sure. No, most notably a Arsenal or Manchester City fan, that's for sure. In the other match, Dortmund attacking well already. But now an opportunity for Chelsea to counter. João Felix to Mudryk. Mudryk using that pace. And that's a great tackle. Wow. Great tackle by Schlotterbeck. We're yet to see what Club Brugge's plan of attack is going to be. They're just sort of working the ball around. Benfica getting into that sort of familiar 4-4-2 shape they like to take up. Here's a ball in behind just like that. I believe that was Buchanan that was played in behind, and it's saved by Odysseus. By Mr. Odyssey. Ay, ay, ay. What is Ba doing at the back? Buchanan already looking good for Club Brugge. Got to be better at the back for Benfica. Quick ball over the top and Buchanan was in. Then Benfica just playing with their food at the back a little bit there. And the other match is this one goes out for a throw, and Gregor Kobel is down, rolling around, trying to draw a card out of the referee, I think. Looked like he had a collision with Havertz. Oh yeah, there's nothing in it though. Free kick for Club Brugge. They don't play it. Oh, trying to be very tricky, Club Brugge. Trying to be very cute with it. Now, here's Buchanan, the Canadian. Taking on Chiquinho. Oh, yeah. Brugge heading the ball back across goal. Now, can João Mario spring a counterattack? That is a foul. That is also offside, says the referee. Oh, thank you, Zupin. Appreciated, man. I agree, Cynthia. Buchanan does need to chill a little bit. He's looking scary already. Playing on the left-hand side, which I don't know if that's a regular thing with Club Brugge, but I'm not really used to seeing it based on what we see with the Canadian national team. Every time I glance over to this Chelsea-Borussia Dortmund match, is Borussia Dortmund moving the ball around really well, but then one little mistake and it looks like Chelsea's already on their way. You know what I mean? which is always where the threat's going to come when you have someone like Enzo who can spring an attack quickly with a delicious through ball. And then the pace of Mudryk, João Felix, etc. out there. Yes, Adam. Canada in back-to-back World Cups. Love to see it. We secured qualification already. That's how good Canada is. Club Brugge really starting to settle this game now. Taking control of the ball, having a good spell of possession here. Orsnes, well in. Ooh, that looked like a handball. Well done, Frederick Orsnes. There's Rafa. I'm still pronouncing his name wrong. I know that. Don't worry, Cynthia. Don't worry. I know. There's a foul there. Yellow card for Adoy. Won by Chiquinho. No, I know, Cynthia, but usually you have the I thought it was you that had the video on lock as far as his pronunciation. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering. What's better from Benfica? See if we can make something from this free kick. I'm not saying it's not helpful, Cynthia. I was just acknowledging that I know I was saying it wrong, but my brain is stuck. You know? I cannot unlearn it now. João Mario. Mudryk is looking a lot more lively in the few times I've glanced over at that Chelsea match. But here's Benfica trying to spring attack. Ugh. Yeah, let's just call him Fred. Let's just call him Big Fred. So number 8 on Benfica is Big Fred. Foul there for Club Brugge. Antonio Silva on Noah Lang. Oh. Buchanan, stop that, dude. We don't want to see that. Save that for the friendlies leading up to 2026. Noah Lang hitting one into the stands, which is what we want to see. Here we go. Rafa, João Mario. Rafa again. Gets it right wide to Big Fred. Plays it through to Grimaldo. That is way out of reach. Easy collect there for the defender. Have you thought of having an in-person watch along with a few folks in Toronto? To be honest, I haven't thought of that because I don't live in Toronto, but it could be fun, you know? It could be fun. Six-hour drive. Here we come. Florentino. Wide to Ba. Mario. Ba. Come on, man. Let's hope Ba can stay on the pitch today. Silva. Mario. Rafa with space. Closed down quickly. And thrown off the ball. Wins a free kick. Oh, João Felix is just looking incredible through the middle there for Chelsea. I've seen a few people on Chelsea Twitter say that they're already having attachment issues with with João Felix, that they can't think about him leaving them already. Grimaldo. Aye, Rafa, what are you doing? Giving that away cheaply in the middle. Now it's trouble. Noah Lang. See if Club Brugge can work something here. Try to whip one into the box. Dealt with well by Benfica. Big Fred on the ball. Too many matches today. Yeah, I agree, Hamed. There is a lot. Ocean's 11 is here. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Buchanan, get out of here, man. We don't want that. Like I said, we don't want that. We don't care about that. He's won a corner for Benfica. For Brugge. My God. I'm so used to him being on my team. He's so good. I'd take him at Benfica. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Still feeling Canadian. Ball whipped in. Away by Antonio Silva, I believe. Good pressure here from Dortmund, by the way. Ooh. Emre Can winning a corner kick as Benfica try to break out of their own end. Very tightly contested match so far between Benfica and Brugge. Not much in it. Not much joy for either side, really, in the attack. Beyond Buchanan looking good down the flanks. Am I watching two matches at once? Kind of, yeah. I have Borussia Dortmund and Chelsea, a little tiny screen below the chat. So I glance at it whenever the ball goes out of play. Florentino. Otamendi. Grimaldo. Good turn by Chiquinho. Forward for Ba. That's got to be a foul. No, says the referee. No free kick. And this is dangerous. It is 4-on-3 for Club Brugge. Overlapping run to the outside. Will he play it to him? He does. Noah Lang does. The squared ball. Second shot blocked by Grimaldo. That was dangerous by Club Brugge. Very dangerous. Not looking good. Now the flag goes up for offside. But that was very dangerous from Club Brugge. Oh yeah, he's way offside. Miles offside. Oh yeah. Club Brugge are really getting into this game now. Benfica not looking like themselves. Looking shaken. Soa has looked good. I was just checking the numbers. Soa and Mata down this right side. have looked quite good. Please be giving us Arsenal match update. I hope you're not talking to me because I already have 2 matches going. It's tough. But there's definitely people watching the Arsenal match in here, so I think you'll be covered. I agree with you, Brendan. Brugge have... can't even speak anymore. Brugge have been looking good. Their domestic form is a little bit puzzling, but that's what we were talking about at the beginning of this stream. There's often no correlation between the two. Domestic and European form are quite different. Different beast. Grimaldo, ooh, committed to that. Now Soa has an opportunity to go in the other direction. Because I think Club Brugge currently is 20 points off the top. That is... Whew. Urias is true, eh? Nicolas Sula always wears that triple XL kit, untucked, absolutely flowing. He drapes it over himself. Rafa, heavy touch, looking poor in the middle. Looking very poor through the middle. Benfica in general just looking very poor. Headed away by Baj. Mario surrounded by Club Brugge players. Very disjointed from Benfica. Brugge really controlling this match well. Ooh, decent. Decent. Ay, ay, ay. Benfica just cannot get out of their own end. And yeah, I agree, Miguel. We haven't been the same since the World Cup. There was always that fear that that was going to happen. That the World Cup is going to, make these teams that are on a great run suddenly lose themselves. Here's a great attack from Borussia Dortmund. I believe it's Brandt. I don't know what happened there. It goes out. Or was that Wolf? Blonde guy. Here's Buchanan. Surrounded. Going on a mazy run. Does not win a foul though, however. Oh, it was Wolf. Yeah, that was not good. Here's Chiquinho. There's a good ball to Rafa. Ursnes is through the middle. Big Fred. Rafa down again. If Benfica were to get a goal, I feel it would settle them. But as things stand now, they just look shaken. Totally off their stride. Sula waiting for his DH gate to arrive. Yeah, Cynthia, the Benfica support is loud. The Benfica support is better than the Benfica performance so far. Grimaldo. Martin N, how are you, man? Grimaldo making a run. Does Otamendi spot it? He does. Cut out by the defender. Great defending there by Clinton Mata. I've been impressed with him. Now, another opportunity for Dortmund to counter. Huge tackle there by Otamendi. Great tackle. Excellent tackle. Can he get the through ball right? Still driving forward with it. Otamendi plays it wide. João Mario, shoot. Oh, he squares it. I would have preferred if he just hit that low and hard towards the far post. But what do I know? He's definitely knows better than I do. Bah! Decent ball across. Rafa gets contact on it, but not even worth getting contact on it with how that turned out. What is Rafa doing? I mean, he is looking rusty. I really thought João Mario was going to just shoot that. Yeah, it's all not quite clicking, is it? Barbarian Islander. It's all not quite clicking. It's... I blame Brugge. They've been ruining our season. Man. First that 3-0. Then that cup match where we were down a man from the 30th minute. Brutal. Oh, Mata with a mistake there. Gonzalo Ramos to Rafa. Rafa to Urs. Big Fred. Whenever I message with Miguel, I say how Big Fred doesn't really do it for me in the left wing position. Then I feel like whenever I say that, he puts in a great performance from left wing. But man, he's a central midfielder. He's a central midfielder. I know that Roger's trying to make it work as a left winger. He just doesn't have that skill set for me. Every once in a while, he'll bust out a couple of step overs. And technically, I think he's sound. But for me, he's a central midfielder. You like, if you have ambitions to do more, you can't rely on Big Fred as a winger, at least. Play him next to Florentino? Sure. I'm in. But if he's your left winger, there's only so far you can go. Chiquinho, great ball for Grimaldo. Great work from Grimaldo. Gets the ball across. Nearly picked out Gonzalo Ramos. Nearly. Well done from Benfica on that occasion. Now we have MSG Games dropping a donation here. Lovely. Oops. MSG Games says, hey, Adrian, hope all's well. Thoughts on the games? I mean, so far, Benfica's been a little bit dreadful. Like I was saying earlier, their away support has been better than the performance. There have been signs in the last couple of minutes, however, that things are improving. You know, we have the Orsnes thing. You have João Mario. Just now, Otamendi heading it back in for Antonio Silva, and he puts it over the bar. So Benfica are looking better now, but overall they were looking very bad in the opening exchanges. Buchanan was cutting them open easily, and defensively at the back just couldn't get anything going. It was a little bit clustered. And we couldn't, our only out ball was to little Rafa, just hoofing it forward, and he's never going to win anything in the air. From what I've seen from Chelsea and Borussia Dortmund, it seems like I can't even say definitively who I think the most dangerous team is, because I've mostly been watching Brugge and Benfica. But it seems like whenever I look, Borussia Dortmund seem to be on the ball. But there's been moments where Chelsea have looked dangerous, countering through João Felix, and then even Mudryk had a moment down the left side as well. Onizuka, I'm doing well. Thank you. And thank you, MSG Games, for that donation. Very much appreciated. Now Buchanan again. Now he's down the right side. Get him out of here. Antonio Silva. Well done. This match is not of the highest quality, though. I can say that. Neither team is playing that great. Hey, Dan. How are you, man? But yeah, Ocean's 11. I agree, man. I mean, at least whenever I've glanced, it seems like more often when I glance, Borussia Dortmund is on the attack. They have possession in Chelsea's half, whereas when Chelsea do attack, it seems like it's mostly on the counter. Nothing really sustained. No issue with that. You know, it's possession is sort of a meaningless stat for the most part, because it's what you do with your possession that matters, right? Antonio Murao. Hello all, I agree. Gonzalo Guedes in left and Orsnes beside Florentino. Yeah, I would love to see Freddie play in central midfielder because he just doesn't do it for me as a winger, man. Grimaldo is down, holding his face. And a yellow card. Dortmund. Haller. Oh, side netting. Close. So Soa gets a yellow card. It looks like Grimaldo got hit in the eyeball. Dan, if you have a crazy headache, go take a rest, my friend. I mean, we appreciate you showing up. Absolutely. Feel free to chill. But if you have a crazy headache, listening to my voice is probably not the best idea. Listening to me yammering on in your ear. Free kick Benfica. Grimaldo's eyeball is okay in the end. It was not gouged out. Will it be Chiquinho? Will it be Grimaldo? It was Chiquinho. He plays as João Mario centrally. He chips it to the back post. Rafa's there. Oh, off the post. Off the post. And it goes out for a goal kick. Close from Benfica. That was a nice little free kick routine. Oh, close. Elias, exactly. If my commentary is lining up with your match, then you know your stream's behind. Now Benfica seems to have a little bit of their swagger back. Playing a little bit better now after that cold start that they had. Florentino, ball forward to Gonzalo. Gonzalo trying to line up a shot. Thankfully, he does not take it. João Mario. João Mario. Chiquinho goes for the strike. Hits the defender in the balls, it looks like. Because the man stayed down. Laying down in the box. Or maybe it just winded him. I don't know. Adoy. Looks like he got it bad. Oh, yeah. He got him in the balls. Yeah. That's a bad one. No one wants a Chiquinho strike to the balls like that. I like how the commentator said the play has been stopped due to Adoy's torment. A moment of torment. Dennis Adoy. No kids for him? Yikes. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point, Marco. Free kick for Chelsea while Adoy is on the ground. I'm only laughing because of the way that he is... his eyes are like rolling and he's looking to the heavens. That must have been a bad one. Ooh, what's Brugge doing at the back? Coughing up possession. Scott Parker. Come on, Benfica. Let's get one before the half. Ooh. Freddie. My issue with Fred is that his close control isn't good enough. There's too many moments like that one on the edge of the box where if he could just get that ball to stick, if he could control it a little bit better, maybe it could lead to something. But he has that heavy touch and then the chance is gone. It's a little bit frustrating. He doesn't have that delicate touch around the box that you need as an attacker. That's it, MSG. Poor guy. We've all been there. We've all been there. Ellie Martinez. What up, man? Appreciate you coming through. It's looking like João Felix is very dangerous in this other match. Here's Benfica, saved by Simon Mignolet. Corner kick. Barbarian Islander, would I take a draw over a loss? I guess, but I think the expectation for Benfica has to be a win. Just given the sort of form that Club Brugge is in right now. We shouldn't be drawing them. Here's Chiquinho to take the corner. Goes out for a goal kick. Comes to nothing. Yeah, Ok 11. Is that how you want me to say it, by the way? Is it just Ok 11? I'm telling you, it's too close to Ocean's 11. Like I said, my brain can't unlearn things very well. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Vlachodimos. With the big header into the stands. But you've grown to Ocean's 11? Good. I mean, if it's OC 11, then it shouldn't be capitalized, you know? OC 11? I don't know. What do I know? Dortmund. Ooh, Adeyemi. Over the bar. I believe it was, yeah, it was Adeyemi. But we'll just stick with Ocean's 11 for you. Here we go. Benfica trying to counter once again. Gonçalo Ramos in a wide position here. Ball goes out for, I think, a Club Brugge throw-in. That's what it looked like, at least. It's a Benfica throw-in. Corruption, everyone. Corruption. Grimaldo. To Big Fred. Grimaldo again. Otamendi. Benfica really have taken control of this game for the latter half. Much better. Much, much better. Antonio Silva, man. He should have put that away. Mario. Ba. Florentino. Quick one-touch passing from Benfica. This is better. Rafa now turning. Rafa running at this back line. No one is going to him. Rafa leaves it for João Mario. Clips it in. Gonçalo Ramos over the bar again. Just can't keep these headers down. Chiquinesta. I like that. But now Benfica is starting to ball out a little bit. Gonçalo Ramos just can't get his head over that. Good control by Otamendi. Good control. Borussia Dortmund look like they're really starting to control the ball in Chelsea's half this little last couple of minutes here. Vlachodimos. I like that from Vlachodimos, playing a low pass straight through the heart of the midfield to Rafa. Rafa, get up, please. Join the attack. Worry about your socks later. Big Fred. Nice turn. Much better in a central area. Florentino's there for João Mario. Benfica working it around. This is a very compact Club Brugge side. Cajun Buchanan? Yeah, he's out there. Buchanan's out there for sure. Grimaldo. Oh, nearly getting away from Soa. Antonio Silva wide to João Mario. Ball into the box. Easy collect for Simon Mignolet. Looking at the other match. Jude Bellingham. Is he wearing the captain's armband? Hell yeah. Adeyemi. Bellingham. Back to Adeyemi. Ball in. Collected by Kepa. Adoy. Perhaps still feeling the effects of that clattering that his Jules got. Buchanan up against João Mario. João Felix just hit the bar. My God, he's looking good. He just can't get the finish. Mario now. Wide to Ba, who's a low sock king. A fellow low sock king. Florentino. Romario. Curious to see the expected goals in this because Benfica really should be leading. Who do you think is going to be Chelsea's manager after Potter's failure? Who knows? I mean, I think that they're going to stick around with Potter. And he has shown, granted, it's Östersunds, granted, it's Brighton. It's a different level completely at Chelsea. But he has shown that he can get a team going. He needs time. He has a completely new team. It would be nice to see a little bit of patience. Uncle Sharma, what's up, man? Can Buchanan be a starting right wing back for a team like Inter? Personally, I don't love him as a right wing back. I prefer him just as an out and out winger. Could he do a job there? Probably. What do you, Uncle Sharma? You guys have Dumfries, man. You're not happy with that? Sharma scouting. He's out here with the notepad. Out here with the notepad and a huge coat. Conducting interviews in the stands. Rafa. Oof. Vakadimos nearly gets taken out by Noah Lang. Otamendi playing a clean game back there. It's really surprised me how good he's been for Benfica the last couple seasons. I thought that he was done after City. Noah Lang now. Brugge going forward. The crowd is getting into it. There is a yellow card for Otamendi. Just as I was saying nice things about him. Francesco, how are you? How are you, man? What are your thoughts on Roma? I think the most prominent thought in my brain now is when Wijnaldum gets into that midfield. You have Wijnaldum and you have Dybala. It's going to be much more interesting, I think. That's my most prominent thought about Roma at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing that. What's going on? DAZN down all of a sudden? My stream's still... Oh, no. My stream's still going, right? Yeah, we're back. Did it drop out? I think we're good. DAZN had a little hiccup, I guess. Okay, cool. Here's Julian Brandt. Now my DAZN's gone to a commercial for the Benfica match, which is great. Here we go. Free kick for Club Brugge. Noah Lang to take. Good ball into the back post. And it's a goal for Club Brugge. Dennis Adoy. And it's offside. They're going to review it. They're going to review it here. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, he was offside. He was offside. It's one of those, you know, half a shoulder type of thing. He says half a shoulder as he exposes his entire shoulder. But yeah, it's... And it's deflected off of the other player as well. Okay, yeah. Offside, but there's a warning shot for Benfica right there. Here's Grimaldo. Or Chiquinho, sorry. Striving forward. Rafa. Yikes. Grimaldo. Big Fred looking good down this side. Come on, Big Fred. Good ball. How did no one get that? That has to be a wake-up call for Benfica. Sleeping at the back post. So, that half has come to an end. Club Brugge and Benfica, 0-0. Nil. As for the other match, Dortmund and Chelsea. We haven't hit halftime yet in Dortmund versus Chelsea. But Benfica should be winning with the opportunities they've had. Antonio Silva, Rafa hitting the post. Gonzalo Ramos heading it over a couple of times. Ziyech is down for Chelsea. João Felix. And that's the halftime whistle for Chelsea as well. It's interesting seeing Ziyech actually getting some starts now after he was so desperate to leave And then he was screwed over by Chelsea on that final day of the transfer window when the entire Chelsea delegation was in Portugal to get the Enzo Fernandez deal over the line. And the papers were sent how many times incorrectly? Twice, I think, from Chelsea to PSG. Rough. Very, very rough if you are Hakim Ziyech. 0-0. 0-0 for both matches at the moment. Anyone who's watching the Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea match, I know that I've seen João Felix look very dangerous a few times, but have Dortmund have as dangerous? I remember that Haller chance, that was decent. Wolf really should have done a lot better with that opportunity that he had. Other than that, would you say the more dangerous opportunities have fallen to Chelsea? Let's take a quick look at the... Dortmund has been similar, says Michael Klein. Okay, let's take a quick look at the expected goals and other stats like that. Let me just get this set up. And a small Adrian here. I'll put myself up here, though, this time. A little bit better. Okay. There we go. Let's take a look here. Let's start with Club Brugge, Benfica. Pen for Man City. Ooh, should I switch to that for halftime? I mean, why not, right? I could, but I just want to see this quickly. Expected goals in Benfica, Club Brugge, 0.99. 0.99. I mean, it's clear. It's interesting how slanted the stats are in favor of Benfica because Club Brugge have actually looked pretty good at times, I found. You know, that's a perfect example of how stats don't show the entirety of the match. But when it comes to just looking at the quality of chances, it makes sense. Benfica should be winning, as we were saying earlier. Hopefully they don't come to regret that. Big chances missed, according to SofaScore. 3 and 3 missed. Yowza. Yowza. Yeah, I mean, that basically shows... And then you have... and then you have that offside goal. Chris A. What's the next episode of Unsackable? Sort of on a extended hiatus right now while we figure things out. What's going on in this one? Whoa. No one has a shot on target yet in this match? Crazy. That is crazy. 11 shots. But then again, you look at this and that opportunity that João Felix had where he hit the bar boosts that XG quite a bit. So from 5 shots, you could say that Chelsea's have been the more dangerous opportunities compared to Borussia Dortmund's, where I think the only one that really comes to mind is that Haller chance, right? Top Kamek says Dortmund are looking really good based on their last matches. This one feels like a step up. Chelsea has also been good. Trey Edwards. So I haven't really looked into this that much. Let me just add you to the ticker, even though it's not showing. But I did see that that image of the paper that allegedly Barcelona had paid. I probably shouldn't even be speaking too much about it, but someone who's associated with a refereeing in Spain or a referee or something like that, 1.4 million euros. I need to look into it more. If it is true that that's been happening, then of course they should be punished. But I definitely need to look into it more. What did Tack do? Tack didn't do anything. Tack didn't do anything. Don't worry. But yeah, I need to look into it more. I need to look at the source. If those papers are verified to be real, then that is very spooky for Barcelona. Very, very spooky. The Introvert, how are you? Have you missed anything? No. You missed an offside goal for Club Brugge. You miss Benfica missing a bunch of sitters. In the other match, Juan Felix looking very dangerous, but Borussia Dortmund overall looking like the better team, I think. Other than that, not much, man. Not much. Real Madrid, Elche, 3-0. Karim Benzema with 2 penalties. Marco Asensio with the other one. Marco Asensio. Nice to see him having a little bit of a return to form in some ways. Camavinga playing in the midfield. That's nice. And Alaba playing at left back. Okay. So I wonder if Ancelotti is sort of testing this for the Champions League matches. Or just in general, I guess. Alaba, I mean, why wouldn't you? Alaba has played left back quite a bit in his career. Elche. Okay, thank you. But yeah, Alaba has played left back quite a bit in his career. Why wouldn't you just play him there? Also say Atletico, not Atletico. I don't say Atletico. I know the difference there. Don't worry. Camavinga. Also crazy to see Dani Ceballos playing so often again. Ultimately with that yellow. So why is live score not? Oh, now they're showing the yellow for Soa. It took them so long to do so prior. It took them so long. Sometimes miss the streams Josh used to do during match days. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. He maybe he'll go back to doing those. I don't know. It would be cool if he did. I liked his Borussia Dortmund coverage. It was great. For Atletico, it's actually pronounced scrum. Good one, Adam. You got me. Yeah, Chris, Benfica has missed a lot of easy opportunities. And usually with this sport, that comes back to bite you in the ass. So hopefully Benfica won't get bit in the ass in this one. Usually that's how it goes. Well, now that he has shifted focus to the Can MNT, who is the biggest Dortmund-related channel? I have no idea. That's a really good question, especially in English. I have no idea. I really don't. Let me take a quick look at this. Oh, wait. Hang on. I got to switch back to this before I start showing you guys. That was a close one. Let me take a quick look at this. Antonio, that's a really good question. I'll have to look into that. I can't say. Arsenal, Manchester City. Yeah, Cynthia, you didn't know that? Who's the biggest Real Madrid related channel? I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I honestly don't watch a lot of football content on YouTube because that's my livelihood, you know? There are some channels that I'll watch that do it very differently than myself. So I'll watch that. Like I watch FTBL's Stoppage Time TV and stuff like that, where it's just like fun discussion. But as far as, you know, watching like essays or watching fan channels or something, I don't really watch those at all. Arsenal attacking well. Ooh. Ooh. Nearly as soon as I tune in. Oh, Mike, what a question, man. What a question. Let me add you to the ticker here quickly. You fall asleep to YouTube and HITC7's channel is always playing when you wake up. Don't you feel insane falling asleep to like media on? You should get a sound machine and just listen to like white noise. I feel insane when I wake up to like a show playing or something. I feel like a crazy person. Thank you for that donation. He says, where are you from? Which club you root for? Are you, is that Czech? Is that a Czech flag? Come on. Am I wrong? I hope I'm not wrong here. Sometimes these Czech and Slovakia mix me up. Yes, I got it. Let's go. Yes. I am, yeah, so I'm from Greenland, as I've said many times. And the club that I support is CFR Cluj. I am insane, Adrian. Oh, okay, so that checks out then. Club Brugge Benfica, is it back yet? No, it is not, unfortunately. No, okay. Now that I know, Mike, you can't get me with that one. What team do you expect to win the Champions League? I have no idea at this point. It's so difficult to call this year. What team do you think is going to win the Champions League? I was saying yesterday that if they find some form, I think that Bayern could be a top contender. Napoli, that would be great. Benfica would be nice, but based on this performance, not going to happen. Aime is saying that Napoli's getting semi-final. Club Brugge, come on. Ocean's 11. Get out of here with that. I don't think my merengues have a chance this year, says Eli. Well, hey, man, you never know. That's what people think all the time with Real Madrid. And then they pull it out somehow. So who knows? Barcelona. All right. I'm going to turn off Arsenal Man City now. Back to Benfica because they are coming out onto the pitch. Mike, which Napoli match did you go to? Ocean's 11, maybe if maybe Haller finds some form and you guys will get back up there, you know? Yeah, of course. Of course, Haller can't be expected to get back to his best. But if he does, Borussia Dortmund could look scary. Could look spooky. Nice 2-2-6 for the beginning of the match. What? Oh. Mario goes down. Free kick Benfica to start this half off. Reina to score the game winner, as he always does. Well, no, just coming off the bench and scoring is what he always does. Free kick Benfica. Grimaldo whips it beautifully. And Gonzalo. Sometimes I can't stand the guy. I'm sorry. But when he has misses like that, that's inexcusable, man. I love him, but I sometimes I can't stand him in front of goal. It drives me insane. How can you be so good sometimes in the finish and then do that? It might have been offside, but still, that's inexcusable, offside or not. People always ask me like, oh, Gonzalo Ramos, is he the real deal? You know, like people from the Premier League, etc. Everyone who's linked with Gonzalo Ramos all the time. And I'm always like, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, he hasn't really shown me that he has the ability to go up to that level. I think that he's very talented, but his finishing just goes missing too much in front of goal. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. He's one of those players that's difficult to get a full read on. Yeah, I mean, I think I have him pretty figured out at this point, but you have to embrace the inconsistency with him. We have to start putting those away. Sound like a disappointed parent? Because I don't want to speak poorly about the guy, but it's just it's hard to really get behind him and really hype him up to be this incredible striker when he does that a little too often. He does that a little too often for me. He's not clinical enough yet. He's still young. He's still young, but he's just not clinical enough yet. Here's Ba. Going on a great run. Buchanan showing how quick he is. I wish he would stop that. Here's João Mario cutting inside. Florentino back to Ba. Back to João Mario. Ba again. Rafa. Big Fred. Does it? Ooh, Gonzalo Ramos is a penalty. It's a penalty for Benfica. At least Gonzalo won that penalty. I guess we'll see the replay here. To me, it looked like a bit of a flop. But I need to see it again. I'll save my judgment. He did well to get across the defender. Oh yeah, he got smacked. He got kicked. Did well to get his body in front of the defender and then gets kicked. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Let me grab someone for this. Come on, Steve. Let's watch this together. Let's watch this together. Let's see it. He's always staring at the light. There we go. Come on, João Mario. Oh, off the crossbar and in. That was close. That was close. Thank you, Steven. Very good luck. Get your hand off the mic, man. Come on. Who do you think you are gripping the mic like that? Huh? Goal. Oh, 1-0. Okay. We needed that. Hopefully, we'll start to play with more confidence, a little bit more freedom. That was a scary penalty from João Mario. That was close. Okay, scoreline. 1-0 Benfica. 1-0 Benfica. Come on, another, please. Another, please. For some reason, I thought João Mario was 40. Not quite. Feels like he's been around forever, that's for sure. He's not a spring chicken. But he's not 40. From hated flop to possible cult hero in the making. I mean, he's definitely become a cult hero. Not even a cult hero, just a hero of Benfica this season. Who am I rooting for? Who am I rooting for? Sylvia, I'm going for Benfica. It's Benfica for me. The Roman Empire. What do you mean? What do you mean for the next round? Like after, like next week? Here's Ba playing it forward. If you're talking about the next round, like after the round of 16, I'm not looking ahead yet. That's for sure. This is not one by any means. Gonzalo Ramos, did he win a free kick? No, he didn't. It's a goal kick. For BVB and Chelsea, I don't care really. It would be nice to see Borussia Dortmund go through. Nice dive by Gonzalo Ramos. It would be nice to see Borussia Dortmund go through. That'd be a nice story. Club Brugge looking a little bit shaken at the moment. Now that they're losing at home. Steve's back. Maybe we'll score another goal. Does Adrian hate Chelsea because of the 2013 Europa League final? Why are you asking the room like I'm not right here? No, I don't hate Chelsea. I don't understand where this comes from. People think I hate Chelsea for some reason, even though I've never said so. Can Steve will an Arsenal equalizer? I don't think he has it in him. It's Benfica or nothing. When does BVB Chelsea play? They're actually playing right now. It's 0-0 in the 53rd minute. Okay, Cynthia, what actions though? Point me towards them. Emre Can yellow. That's right, Cynthia. But you hate Chelsea confirmed. That's it. That's it. Confirmed. Oh, my knee is killing me today. Haaland goal, Man City 3-1. Uh-oh. Are the wheels going to fall off for Arsenal now in the league? Noah Lang, what are you doing? Volleying that to your own defender. Yeah, do it, Cynthia. Do it. Noah Lang. Ooh, good run here from Noah Lang. Ball to the back post is decent as well. Mike saying on your private channel about your hate for Chelsea. I have a private channel that no one can see, but somehow everyone thinks they know that I hate Chelsea for some reason. I actually enjoy watching Chelsea now because of João Felix and seeing how they sort of can construct this attack or this team, but it's just more a thing of fascination for me. But I really, besides Benfica, I really don't care. And our sort of rivals, I really don't care. I'm quite apathetic with other leagues. I'd say that there are teams that I have a soft spot for or that I take an interest in, you know? Union Berlin, stuff like that. But as far as like hating teams, I don't think so. But it's just sort of a coping mechanism for a lot of people, I think, because rather than listen to an opinion from outside of their own fan base about their club or what have you, they just say, you just hate this person, or you just hate this club. It's just sort of when they don't have an answer to something or they can't think of a rational reason, they say, you must just be a hater, you know? You have a private channel called Adrian Hates Chelsea. Yeah, definitely. Imagine someone actually went through the effort of doing that. It's a corner kick for Club Brugge. Exactly, free mind. When people, when you disagree with someone and they can't think of a way to counter, they'll just say that you're a hater. Ball in. Club Brugge looking a little bit better this half so far. What are the throwing stats? I definitely don't know. Live score doesn't. Oh, they have them today. Let's go. They have the stats today. Throw-ins are 14-9 for Benfica. Absolutely destroying Club Brugge in the throw-in department. Absolute mastery of the throw-ins today. We own that stat. That's true, MSG Games. I've definitely turned down the amount of tweeting that I do. It's a horrible place. It's so stupid. It's a lot of like people with anime avatars that aren't going by their real name that just are say stuff like that, basically. Here's Club Brugge looking decent, and then the pass is behind Noah Lang. Here's Juan Mario now. Rafa. Here's Chiquinho, or Chiquiniesta, as Ellie put it. No, Ocean's 11, it's just when I already have to deal with YouTube comments, I think people underestimate what that's like. I'm not saying you should feel bad for content creators or anything like that, but just what we read in the comments on the regular, then to also get that on Twitter, it's just like, why am I doing this, you know? Florentino, control that ball, my friend. Control that ball. Sleep well, Leif. Sleep well. Thank you for wishing us well, by the way. Your 4chan chat board is blowing up, though. Thank you for that, Mike. Oh, Antonio, for real. Is the news finally starting to speak about that? The train derailment and then the subsequent burning of that vinyl, whatever, vinyl chloride, whatever it is? That's crazy to me, Antonio. It's insane. Adoy. Tamata. Ball safe. Godfather, I hope you're safe, man. It sounds really scary what's happening there. 2 substitutions happening for Benfica, by the way. David Neres is coming on for Rafa Silva. I didn't see who the other one was. Oh, Gedge is coming on. For whom is the question? So, damn it. Yeah, Ramos is off. Gonzalo for Gonzalo. Gonzalo for Gonzalo. Here's Borussia Dortmund countering. Adeyemi goes around Kepa. Goal. 1-0 Borussia Dortmund. Beautiful goal and backflip from Karim Adeyemi. Stunning. Bundesliga. Love to see that. Love to see that. That was a lovely run from Adeyemi. Adeyemi on fire this year? Yeah, 2023 Adeyemi is different. Just like 2023 Borussia Dortmund is different. Adeyemi took forever to score, and then now that he's done so, he's found himself. He found his Salzburg form. That's a lovely goal. Oh. What a goal, man. Doing that in front of 80,000. Here's Club Brugge attacking now in front of 30,000. Tejan Buchanan cutting inside. Still Tejan. And he passes it to empty space, thankfully. He was passing it to Scott Parker. That's what we like to see, Tejan. Adeyemi, he's like 20 or 21, I think. I could be wrong. Somewhere in that region. (1-0) Borussia Dortmund. 1-0 Benfica. Yeah, that's it, Cynthia. Otherwise, we wish him well. Like I said, he can have a good performance so long as he doesn't do anything. Which then you got to ask the question, is that really a good performance? But at least he's looked dangerous on the dribble. Noah Lang, good tackle by Florentino. Gonzalo. There's Neres in space. This is a good counter from Benfica. Come on, Neres. We know you're going to cut inside, dog. Wow. Oh, too slow, my friend. Too slow with it. Elias, newsflash for you, man. I'm not a Quebecer. So, I don't know what to tell you. Have you visited the Gilles Villeneuve circuit in Montreal? I have. Whenever I go to a music festival, sound like one? What? Whenever I go to a music festival called Osheaga, if you drive there, you have to actually drive on the Villeneuve circuit. And you can like bike on it and stuff. What does a Quebecer sound like? Listen to XQC and you'll see. Ooh, Gonzalo Guedes nearly gets it under control. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Ocean's 11. Now, Benfica on the attack once again. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Gonzalo Guedes. I wish that Benfica would have had a option to make it a permanent move. Hey, Jason Thomas. Same to you, man. Thanks for coming out. Tejan is so frustrating. Probably the worst at just finding his final pass or shot. Otherwise, yeah, me too. I agree with you. It's just that his decision making sometimes isn't quite there, and the quality of that final ball, whether it be, as you said, a finish or a pass, just isn't there. But having him on the ball, running at defenders with it, that's great. Sound is not good. Hamoud Masood? What do you mean the sound is not good? Should be good still. Don't know what to tell you. Sorry about that, Hamoud. Mfundo Sostetsi. I think I got your name wrong again. Chelsea are not on it. Here's Big Fred. João Mario. David Neres. Grimaldo. Great pass. Chiquinho. Wide again. I really wish we would get some finishes here. But Chiquinho's been doing decent. I like seeing that. Here's Julian Brandt. As Benfica set up for a corner, I believe. Brandt. Switch of play to Adeyemi is asking a lot of him. Here's the corner kick from Benfica in the other match. Not a good one from Chiquinho after I just said nice things about him. That's always the case, isn't it? Now Noah Lang. Countering and tackled by Alexander Ba. Hopefully Shelderup is coming on. I wouldn't get your hopes up. It would be amazing if he did. I want to see him play, but maybe not in this match. Brandt just used power shot instead of cross. Yeah. Hammered it at him. $20 minutes in Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea. About 17 in Brugge versus Benfica. Arsenal are lucky they have a game in hand. Do you think that this was a momentum shift? Momentum swing, I should say. This Man City win away to Arsenal. Oh, Mudryk just can't control it there. Ball forward to Gonzalo. I agree with you, Adam, and I think that I would rather be in Man City's position where you're chasing against this Arsenal side that doesn't really have the pedigree of winning the league like City does. Good ball from Ba. Not that great a ball for Ba. Mudryk off. Chilwell off. Florentino, Gonzalo, David Neres. Started at Benfica so well. I had such high hopes for him. He started so well at Benfica. After getting that injury, he's just sort of not been at it. He's not been able to get back to that level. Corner kick Chelsea, by the way. Title race far from over? Yeah, I think so. It's far from over, yes, but if I was betting, I'm putting my money on City. It's that mental game of when you feel it slipping away from you, how do you react? So the next couple of weeks are going to be very telling of this Arsenal side. If they can hold their nerve. Gonzalo Guedes gets the ball into the box and wins a corner. Corner kick Benfica. Hope you're all staying hydrated out there. Have a sip of water on me. Mario. Ball in. It's going to be another corner, I believe. And it is. Yeah, Jason, that's a good way of explaining them. João Mario, ball in again. Again headed away by Brugge. Alexander Ba hits it right at Noah Lang. Then he gets it to João Mario. What can he do this time? All the way to the back post. Otamendi's there. Heads it back across goal. Florentino can't get on it. Good defending again by Brugge. Noah Lang trying to dribble out of... Oh, and he does well to get it to Buchanan. Buchanan, Freddie, Orsnes tries to go to ground. Fails. Buchanan just dribbles it out of bounds. Throw in Benfica. Bit of wild dribbling there from Buchanan. "14 minutes. I would love for Benfica to get another one here. Haven't really looked like they'll get at it in the last few minutes. Ba again. Gets it forward to Orsnes. I can tell you paid off Tejan to make sure Benfica dominates throw-ins. That's it. You know I want us dominating that stat. Elias, you know it. Which, by the way, ball safe Benfica Lisbon. What are you doing, live score? Benfica Lisbon. Yeah. 18-12 Benfica when it comes to throw-ins. Brugge can't even talk to us. Miguel. Is life in Canada good outside of the big cities? Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a smaller city. It was a great upbringing. A little boring at times. No, there's always a ton to do because we have the great outdoors, my friend. Benfica Lisbon versus Sporting Lisbon. Benfica Lisbon. So goofy. Would you Canadian Benfica take a Canadian lad? I mean, he couldn't do much worse than Neres. You know, as far as difficulties with his end product, they both can dribble. They both have some issues with their end products. You could for sure take Buchanan and to do a job at Benfica, I think. Brazilian Fury, yes. Benfica is absolutely massive. .club. Yeah, Miguel, it just sounds really silly in English. Benfica Lisbon. Noah Lang. He's been all over the place, this kid. Ooh, Borussia Dortmund absorbing some pressure, it seems. Grimaldo clears it down the pitch. Gotta say, this game has been quite boring in the second half. It really has been. No game is boring when we have Benfica. I don't know if that's true. It's been a little bit sleepy. Not much has been happening. Chelsea looking good against Borussia Dortmund. Here's a corner kick for Club Brugge. See ya, the introvert. Thanks for coming out, man. Noah Lang with the ball in. Ay, ay, ay. It evades everybody. Bounces in the box. That always that always scares me seeing that. Martin N, how you feeling, man? Cucurella getting the ball forward for Chelsea. Modric scores at 4-0 up. 78 years old. Happy birthday, Luka Modric. Not concerned at all because City is going to get relegated anyway, says Martin. Not for about 3-4 years if it is deemed to be that they're guilty of this financial doping. Neres, please. I find myself frustrated with Neres a lot these days. Noah Lang really took out... Who was that? Florentino? Blood pressure's rising. Ocean's 11. I mean, mine is as well because Brugge suddenly look like they have some fire in them. 85th minute. Buchanan running at Grimaldo. And he just ran it out of bounds. Buchanan. I'm glad you did that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. That's the frustration with Buchanan, man. But I'm glad that he did that this time. Dribbling it out of bounds like that. That's right, Cynthia. Thank you, Buchanan. Appreciate it. See, that's the kind of thing I'm okay with. He can beat a couple of players and then do something like that. He's got me drinking water nervously, though. Come on, Neres. Do something for me. João Mario, shoot. Miss. It's all very frustrating. It is not... I mean, Neres was way offside anyways, but it's all very frustrating. It's not inspiring stuff from Benfica at this moment. Yeah, Ocean's 11. Every time I look over at that stream, it seems like in the last 10 minutes or so, it's been all saves from Gregor Kobel. MSG Games gifted a... Wait, what? Why does it say gifted one Rabona TV membership and then it's gifted to yourself? That's an interesting way of doing it, but I like it. I rate that.
It's ecstasy! Astonishing!
Yes, MSG. That's interesting. MSG, make sure you use these excellent emoji. MSG takes himself out on a date. Hell yeah. Treat yourself, man. Treat yourself. That's awesome. Grimaldo is down. Assists and scores. You guys make me laugh. Is it just me, or has this become a horrible game? This Benfica Club Brugge game. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Come on, Neres. Finish. Finish. Yes. Yes. He did something. He did something. Yes. All I had to do was slander him, guys. All I had to do was slander him. It... And MSG with the take two. This is a perfect time to do it, MSG, because now I can play this right after Benfica has scored.
It's ecstasy. Astonishing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brendan Wood was gifted a membership by MSG Games. We love that. Thank you so much. Benfica 2-0. That's a big mistake at the back from Club Brugge. I don't understand how this team went 4 matches with clean sheets in the Champions League. They beat Porto, what was it, 4-0? They beat Leverkusen. They beat Atletico. It's crazy. Oh, that defender. That is poor from Meyer. Slander always works. That's right. MSG Games, thank you so much, man. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so Brendan, I think that they beat Porto 4-0 or 3-0 or something, and then they lost 4-0 to Porto after that. Neres, that looked offside, and it was. Benfica 2-0. While this has been a horrible game, we'll take it. As I was saying, hasn't this game just become terrible? You see a horrible mistake from the defender. But again, we'll take it, right? We'll take it. Mine only gets me to the moon. Mike is an honest man. Gonzalo Guedes. Come on, let's get another. Smack it. Oh, Gonzalo. Oh, Gonzalo. He smashed that. I really wish I didn't give myself one. Well, hey, now you have one too, MSG Games. Thank you, man. I appreciate the gifts of all kinds. Rui Costa is getting into the chance. What a guy. What a guy, Rui Costa. Definitely scuffed, Brendan. Definitely scuffed. Bah. All the way back to Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva to Vlachodimos. Let's go, MSG Games. Ooh, we got a little fight going on. Cucurella unhappy. A little bit of a fight going on between Borussia Dortmund and the Chelsea bench. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Emre Can is a little bit heated, going after the coaching staff. That's true, Jason. Neres. I just need to talk more shit about him. Again, there he is passing behind his teammates. Come on, David. There's Neres again. I think it's offside, though. It is. But that was almost... That was almost immediate trash talking that came off. Yeah, it's definitely offside. Definitely offside. Fred to David. No goal for Benfica. João Mario's coming off. João Neves coming on. John for John. Swapping Johns. Miguel. This match has got to be over, referee. Come on. Later, Adam. Thanks for hanging out, man. Job done. Benfica with the win. 1-2-0. 2-0. That was confusing how I said that. 2-0 away. You know, we'll take it. We'll take it. Not a very good game at all. Not a very good game at all from Benfica. But if you can play like that and win, that bodes well for the future. A win's a win. That's right, Cynthia. We'll take it. I'm not going to complain about that. Not a very good performance, but we'll take it. Especially playing that first leg away. Now we need guys like Gonzalo Ramos and Rafa to find some form again. You know, and we need Big Fred to play in the midfield. Please. Please. Play Gonzalo Guedes on the left or something. How many minutes extra time? I don't know, Ocean's 11. They're not showing it for this Borussia Dortmund-Chelsea match. That happens a lot, Brendan. Don't worry. I see people write Benfica all the time. At least you didn't say Benfica Lisbon, right? What's going on with the added time in this Borussia Dortmund Chelsea match? Please, referee, let us know. Give us a clue. Jason, see you later, man. Thanks for coming out. Much love to you too, Jason. Take care. SL Brentford. Cucurella. Ball to the cross to nobody. Oh my God, Julian Brandt. What is that? Stream Europa League. You want me to do that tomorrow? I could, potentially. If any of my mods are available, I'll potentially do it. Cucurella. Enzo. Oof. Enzo Fernandez almost picked out that top corner. But Man United versus Barca. Yeah, I'm thinking that could be fun to watch, eh? The hater agenda for Enzo Fernandez in particular is on. The disrespect. Huge clearance from Borussia Dortmund. Can Chelsea get something right at the death here? They've been relatively dominant in this second half. Collected by Gregor Kobel. He's just going to... Kobel. He's going to just lay on it. Berlin versus Ajax. Ooh, Union. Union versus Ajax. Man, Kobel has been incredible in the second half from what I've seen. And that's it. It is 1-0 Borussia Dortmund. It is 2-0 Benfica. Every match, there's only been one scorer per game, right? AC Milan 1-0. Bayern Munich 1-0. Yeah, there you go. Steve, come on, man. What do you want? Meow. All right, let's grab Steve to say goodbye. Come on in. Come on in. Perfect. He keeps meowing. Guys, this is it. This is it. I want to say thank you to all of you. I might do a stream tomorrow, you know? I might just do a stream tomorrow. I will keep you guys posted. I want to say thank you to MSG Games for gifting himself and gifting as well to Brendan. Thank you, Brendan, for coming through. Thank you to the people who donated, like Kovac, MSG Games, Trey Edwards, Mike Harstad. Thank you to everyone who took part in the chat. This was a fun stream. It was a nice, chill stream, which I always enjoy. I get to interact with you guys far more when there's less people in here. So thank you all for coming through. I very much appreciate it. Like I said, I might do a stream tomorrow, but what you can absolutely look forward to tomorrow is my reaction and my analysis of the Champions League matches from this week. Steven is not leaving me alone, as you just heard there. Guys, Michael Klein, Jean Mello, Bornishin, everybody, Miguel, thank you to the mods. Thanks for coming through. I very much appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow in the comment section or potentially for a live stream. Who knows? Bye. Steve, come on, man. Steve, your thoughts on the game. Great stuff from Steve.